Good morning, fellowship fam. Today is Monday, September 28th, and we are getting another week jumped off with Jumpstart. And our focal passage for today is Romans 14, verses 5 through 9. Listen to what it says. It says, in the same way, some think one day is more holy than another, while others think every day is alike. You should each be fully convinced that whatever day you choose is acceptable. Those who worship the Lord on a special day do it to honor him. Those who eat any kind of food do so to honor the Lord, since they give thanks to God before eating. And those who refuse to eat certain foods also want to please the Lord and give thanks to God. For we don't live for ourselves or die for ourselves. If we live, it's to honor the Lord, and if we die, it's to honor the Lord. So whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord. Christ died and rose again for this very purpose, to be Lord both of the living and of the dead. You know, in my time in church, I have seen people leave the church and argue over things that I couldn't imagine. So, for instance, there's a huge debate theologically on, in the first couple of chapters of Genesis, are the days literal days, or are they each day 1,000 days? And I've seen people leave the church over whether a pastor or a leader held a different view of if it was a literal day or 1,000 days. In the book of Revelation, are the streets really gold, or is it being used as a metaphor? Does it change the difference that Jesus was always the plan? To come and redeem all of creation, including man and the earth. That he died on the cross and rose 3 days later. That those who call him Lord and Savior will move from enemy to friend and family, to be co-heirs with him. Ask yourself this week. Is this really worth fighting about? Is this really worth fighting about? When you're talking through things with your family, something upsets you. Is this really worth fighting about? When you get into a heated conversation with your friend or your neighbor, your community group leader, is this really worth fighting about? Continue to power up, pour in and spill out. And let's invest our lives in things that are really worth fighting about. We'll see you tomorrow on Jumpstart.